Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 1. So last time I mentioned that you want to grind for at least 24,000. Um, I was incorrect in that. Um, you actually only need 6,000 in order to invest. 24,000 is what you're going to get in return. So I just misread that. But that's okay. I needed the money anyway. And I upgraded all my equipment, bought some equipment for the other characters that are not in my party at the moment. Um, so right now, again, we want to eventually go to the park, but before we do that, let's go to the hangar, I think it is. Yeah, the hangar. Because that's where we're going to get the email for the investment. And basically, there's not much to this area. In fact, there's really nothing in this area at all. It'll probably be important later in the game, but right now there's nothing. Nothing at all. And there's the email. Let's read it. And this is notification of an investment trust, blah blah blah. Let's reply. We want to invest in Alchemia. Now, Alchemia gives us the least amount of money in return for our investment, but it's one of those emails that will eventually lead to us getting a weapon for kos-mos. Now, I probably won't get it, I don't know, because I missed a couple emails beforehand, but we'll see. Anyway, this should look familiar. This is where we when we first encountered Junior, we exited from here in order to go onto the u-tic battleship. So that's that part of the ship, if you were curious. This is also where they keep the eggs. And now that we're done everywhere, let's go ahead and go to the park. Off we go to the park in a giant cylinder. It's hard for me to call that a train. It's really just a giant cylinder. And a giant orange cylinder, my bad. Anyway, you can go up either way. Preferably I like going up the wrong way just to watch Shion struggle a little bit. We're gonna come in here and we'll have a cutscene, so I will see you at the end of it.
What do you all think? Joachim Mizrahi the lunatic? Was Daddy really like that? Since Daddy built us, does that mean Realians are bad people too?
Momo, we were looking all over for you.
Hello, Shion.
What's wrong? You look kinda down.
Shion, I was created by Joachim Mizrahi. He designed the 100 series Realians back when the Federation funded him.
I know.
Shion, Daddy wasn't a lunatic. I don't even know what I am.
Identity diffusion. The eternal dilemma. Do you know about the environmental bugs on board this ship? They're actually nanomachines, you know, used to keep enclosed spaces like this clean. I'd say that of all the things Professor Mizrahi, or anyone else created, they rank up there pretty high. These bugs may be man-made, but they function as if they've existed all along. Almost as if they were meant to be. I think Realians are the same. The only difference between us is the length of our histories. But regardless of our origins, each one of us has an important role to fulfill in this world. Besides, I really doubt Dr. Mizrahi was a dangerous person like everyone makes him out to be. And it's not just because of the environmental bugs. The work he did on Realians was incredibly insightful.
The fundamental Gnosis research Professor Mizrahi left behind played a critical role in the development of modern anti-Gnosis technology.
Thanks for the backup, Kos-mos. I'm really glad to see you react like that. Empathizing with the feelings of others is a major factor in human relationships.
Although I do not believe that the current situation called for me to act in an empathetic manner, I am pleased to be of service to you.
I think Kos-mos is really funny.
Too bad she doesn't take instruction very well.
I never got to meet Daddy. But he used to talk to me all the time before I was born. It's all a little hazy, but I remember him telling me that I could become a real person if I did good deeds.
Really? That's a wonderful memory to have.
Uh-huh.
Chief! Great news! After this ship arrives at the Kukai Foundation, they're gonna take us to Second Milsha!
Second Milsha? Really?
Apparently, they have some work to take care of out there. The captain's still whining about repairing the Elsa, but...
Some work? I wonder...
Huh?
Well, I'm sure they've got their own reasons. But don't you think it's a little strange that everyone's heading for Milsha?
Not really. It's probably just a coincidence. I'm just glad we saved some money. Not to mention that this ship's 1,000,000 times better equipped than the Elsa. And we'll have nothing to worry about if we run into the Gnosis again. Hey, speaking of which, did you check out your room? They all have jacuzzis and mini bars and... Hey, what's wrong, Chief?
Nothing, nothing. I'm just jealous of how easily swayed you are.